Hello, and welcome to another Kamen Rider X8 toy review. Now, this is something I'm really excited for. This is the DX Bang Bang Shooting Gashato, which is the personal Rider Gashato for Kamen Rider Snipe. Now, the Rider Gashato are all pretty much the same mold. So, I'm just bringing Mighty Action X so you guys can see. So, same mold going on, not much difference, only in the color of the main body, the processing on the top, and the seals on the front and the side. Alright, so speaking of the seal for Bang Bang Shooting is pretty cool. Okay, it says Bang Bang Shooting right there. And a character is displayed there, presumably the main character of the game. And that character actually shares a lot of design elements with Kamen Rider Snipe. So that makes sense to me since the Kamen Rider X8 shares a lot of similarities to the Mighty Action X character. So I think it's going to be a trend for most of these games, so hey, that's pretty cool. Now, the character for Kamen Rider Snipe, Hanaya Taiga, does hold the Gashato in a slightly different way. He holds it as if he were holding a gun, and you can push on the button like how you pull a trigger. So, added play value for this Rider Gashato. I know you can do it with any of the Rider Gashatos since most of them have the same mode going on, but this is the one he does it with, so added play value for this particular item. So let's just move on to the activation of electronics. As always, button on the side for your Rider Gashato sound activation and light activation. And second press. Now it works as per normal. Press 2 times. First time to start the game, second time to end the game. So the first press is always the start of the game. You get a cool startup sound. This one doesn't really sound like an FPS game that Bang Bang Shooting is based on. I think it sounds more like a 90s variety show, but whatever, right? And your second press is one of two sounds. So the one you just heard was the one for the game over sound. We also have one for the sound that you get when you clear the game. So one of two sounds is at random. It cycles through these three sounds only. So let's move on to the part where I turn off the lights and you guys get to see the LEDs in the dark. So lights are off. Let's get to the sounds again. So very nice color of LED. And if I turn it around, you guys can see the design for the shooting gamer, which will be reflected in the gamer driver. So very nice silhouette right there. Alright, let's bring in the gamer driver after I turn the lights back on. Alright, gamer driver as always. Plug the Rider Gashato into it. Let's just do it the way he starts up the game. And plug it into the first slot for transformation into level 1. So same transformation for level 1, all the sounds that you have already heard before. So let's move on to level 2, where we get new sounds. Oh, pretty interesting sounds right there. Let's hear it one more time. Alright, so that was the level 2 sound. It does have a level 3 sound as well. So let's move it to the second slot. And you guys can hear the level 3 sound. And of course, we can always mix it with another radical shuttle. So let's just bring in Mighty Action X again.
Mighty Action X!
Plug it in. Okay, now we close and open again. Now, I'm not sure if it's just me or is the Bang Bang shooting a little less loud than the Mighty Action X? I don't know, it sounds like that to me. Very strange. But anyway, that's it for transformation, so let's plug it out the gamer driver. Alright, and we'll bring in the Kimiwaza slot holder. Alright, the Kimiwaza slot holder is here. As always, this is for your final attack sound, so you plug your radical shuttle into it. Okay, pressing the button on the side once will activate the standby sound. Again, for the actual final attack, LEDs are visible from the front. And if you want to do it again, you can just press it 2 more times. And you get that last part once in a while. Alright. Now, there is one more final attack sound that you can unlock with all of your radical shuttle, and that is the critical finish, which is unlockable through any of your Gashat weapon series items. So let's say if you want to plug this into the Gashat Magnum, you just plug it in at the back of the gun. Now, your critical finish is unlockable through any of your Gashat weapon series items. However, this one sounds best with the Gashat Magnum just because they are made for each other. Otherwise, you can just plug this into any of your Gashat weapons. You don't have to plug this into a specific one to get a specific sound. It just sounds better because this one has the targeting sound and all that, which matches the gun. Alright, so that's a wrap for the DX Bang Bang Shooting Gashat. Do not worry, I will do a review for the Gashat Magnum in a separate video, so you guys can wait for that one. Now, overall, this Gashat is what you expect from any of the radical Gashat so far. It's nothing new. I mean, there is additional play value if you just want to do it for the roleplay purposes. Hold it like a gun, you know, pull it like a trigger. Or even you can spin it on your finger, I don't know. He likes to spin it like this, kind of like how a cowboy spins a revolver around his finger. You can do that as well. Additional play value if you want it. It's not really part of the toy. Anyway, I digress. At the end of the day, I recommend this solely because you can purchase this on its own. You do not need to purchase a Gashat Magnum to get this particular radical shuttle, which makes it really, really worth it. Now, it's up to you whether or not you like Kamen Snipe, whether or not you like this series, but if you do, please just pick this one up. It's very affordable. Alright, so that's it for this review. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next game.